Welcome to The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now, I wanted to play this, but I was having some issues. I was like, oh, well, I have the SNES cart, so I could play it. At first, I was just like, okay, I'll just play it on the SNES cart, and then I was like, oh, wait, I let my sister borrow my SNES game, or my SNES console, so I don't have it. And I was like, okay, well maybe I can just play this one on an emulator, and then maybe if I can get it back from her, you know, I'll just make up the progress and start as if nothing happened. And then I was like, well, I searched for the ROM, and for some reason it wasn't on one of the ROM sites that I went on, and I was like, that's weird. And then while I was doing that, I remembered, let me name myself something stupid instead. Frick. I remembered that I had the Link to the Past 4 Swords card for Game Boy Advance, and I was like, oh, I could just play that. And I thought, oh, that'd be interesting to do. I haven't played this for a while. As you can see, I have 2 save files already started. I believe on both of these. Now, I did play the original 4 Swords on this before a long time ago with my friends when I knew people that actually had the game, and it's pretty fun. I'm thinking now if I ever want to play that, that's gonna be an issue, because the way that works is you have to connect with another person. It literally won't let you play the mode unless you're connected with another person. Now, I imagine there's some way online, maybe somebody has, like, modded the game somehow so you can just play it by itself. I'm sure there's something like that out there. Otherwise, I might just try to play it the way it was intended by trying to hook up with somebody else, which I believe I could do, but I'd have to work that out. But this version of the game, let's just start it. This version of the game is quite a lot different, so you can pick between the 2 ones. Now this is going to start just how you would expect. You can pick between the two games. They're 2 entirely separate games. In fact, 4 Swords mode is not even really related to A Link to the Past at all. It's just they decided to include these 2 games on one. It's actually very loud. I'm gonna have to lower the game audio. For whatever reason, they ported this. Long ago, in Hyrule, a beautiful kingdom surrounded by forests and mountains, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that lay hidden. It was hidden in a sacred realm beyond the reach of men, but one day, a doorway to that realm was suddenly opened. Hoping to claim the golden power as their own, the people began to quarrel and fight. Many sought to enter the hidden golden land, but none returned, and instead evil power began to issue forth from the dark portal. God, I love this game. So the king commanded 7 sages to seal the gate of the land of the golden power. Yeah. Many brave knights were lost in the battle to protect the sages from the tides of evil. But the seal was cast. Evil flowed no more, and the seal would remain for all time. Or so the people hoped. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend, look at that boy. A mysterious wizard known as Aghanim appears from nowhere. I assume that's supposed to be Aghanim? And with strange magic powers, he eliminated the good king of Hyrule. I think that's supposed to be the king of Hyrule, actually. I always thought he looked weird, like a fucking skeleton. Like, what's up with that? Why does he look like a skeleton? I mean, we know He cast spells on the soldiers and kidnapped young maidens descended from the sages in order to break the seal. Oh no, he's breaking the seal. Somebody better stop him. Oh no. This destiny fast approaches for the final maiden, the princess, Zelda. Help me. Please help me. I am a prisoner in the castle dungeon. My name is Zelda. The wizard Aganim has done something terrible to the other girls. Should I give her like a French accent? Not only I remain. Aganim has seized control of the castle, and even now is trying to open the sage's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. I feel like, frick, I'm going out for a bit. There's no need for you to worry. I'll be back by morning, but I don't want you leaving the house until then. Go back to bed, boy, and wait for me to return, boy. Screw you, Dad. I'm gonna help. I think like the first time I played this game, I think I actually just didn't bother to open the chest because I had this game when I was a young child. Like my dad had this game, so I played this game when I was so fucking young that I had no clue what I was doing. And I would just mess around. I think a lot of the time I would just leave the house without the torch. And I'd be like, where do I go? What do I do? Where do I go? I don't understand this game. I can't read. I was actually like when I was young, I played games before I could read. That was a thing, so, I could, like, a lot of RPGs and stuff that I played, like, I played Illusion of Gaia and I played this game and I couldn't read anything. So, I didn't know I couldn't read any text and I just kind of wandered around. But I think I was able, okay, yeah, I get it. I think I was able to, somehow get past the first part, at least. Could like you should be heading home and go to bed. If you plan on staying out and keep talking to us soldiers, we'll teach you a thing or two. That's right. They block you off from going anywhere during this. But yeah, like this game and Illusion of Gaia, like I said, was were actually part of the reason. Like I learned to read because of those games. Like I really cared about that. I was like, I need to learn how to read. It's very important to me that I know what's going on in these games and that I can play them better. So, you know, I have this game to thank for my early... I learned to read pretty early. Technically, we can go this way, I guess. What'll happen? I won't. Oh, okay. Nothing. Nothing of interest. Yeah. So that was the thing. I forget, I was saying something before. So this game, it's slightly different. It's really much the same. You'll probably notice that the game is a little lower res, slightly lower. Yeah, I know. I fucking know, dude. I'm just exploring. I'm looking around about the areas because I don't usually do that. I haven't played this game for a while. Well, that's not true. I think I played it 2 years ago, and I completed the whole game. There's no reason for me to look around, and I already know that, so I don't know why I am. Yeah, we're playing this on the Game Boy player. It's basically the same game. Oh, so like, the Four Swords, the way... They released both of these games on the same thing, and I guess it's because Four Swords by itself isn't really, like, all that much of a... Wait. Oh, I could just pick up bushes. I was like, wait a second, how do you get through there? I'm pretty sure you don't have to use the ladder to get in there. I was like, oh yeah, you can pick up bushes. And I was like, wait, how do I do that? And then I remembered. I'm that boy's friend. Is it you? I thought I told you to wait at home. I suppose there's no escape of destiny. Here, take the sword and shield from me.
I shall teach you one of the secret soul techniques used by the Knights of Hyrule. Hold the B button to focus power in your blade. Release it to unleash the power. Afraid you must rescue Princess Zelda. Your people are ready to do so.
But do not fall victim to fate for... Also, this text... this text specifically, you might notice... I shall always remember our time together. They redid the translations in this game. So you'll notice, like, during that, when you actually talk to him the first time in, like, the original version, there's, like, this weird statement he says at the end where he's like, Zelda is your... And then there's, like, ellipses and he just fades out. And it's like, wait, what? What was he gonna say? Like, when I was a kid, I thought, like, oh, he's gonna say, like, she's my sister or something, I don't know. I was thinking of what possibly he could say, what he meant. What is she? She is my what? I think I'm not sure if it was just bad translation, but they changed it in this, so it's very, they took out that weird, like, sort of, ambiguity in that statement. Oh. So, another difference, in this version, he yells when you swing the sword. He yells. Do you guys hear? Do you guys like that? Those are the, sound clips, obviously very, different from... They're from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. It's literally just the, They added that for whatever reason. I always thought it was the weirdest thing. I was like, why? Why did you add that? That's such a weird thing to do. But they did. They did do it.
Oh, fucking... Oh, God. Oh, no. Help.
It's also weird to play this with a GameCube controller. Because I'm really used to playing this with a SNES controller. This is where, like, the music of Zelda just started to become the best fucking thing ever. It's this game. It's this game where that happened. I feel like Zelda 2 and Zelda 1 had pretty good music, but Zelda 1 only had, like, 2 songs. Other than, like, there's the Ganon Battle song and the final dungeon music and all that. My nose is all stuffed up. It's fucking up my voice. It's fucking up my voice. Did you guys like my Christopher Walken impression? I've never done that before. I've never tried to do it. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I'm sure it sounded shit. So, I'm probably not gonna ever do that again. A Link, you're right. It's just it's gone. I can't. It's gone. It's not gonna happen again. You can go all around. These guys are pretty cool. After Aghanim took over, everyone began to act strangely. I suppose it's only a matter of time before I'm affected too. Look at all this lore we're getting. Originally, you may have thought, oh, why are the soldiers always attacking them? Why are they always dicks? Well, it's because they're affected by Aghanim's magic, and that's the only reason. Otherwise, they'd be pretty chill dudes. There's no one over here. Fucking die. I'm sorry. I'm recklessly wandering around just because I'm trying to have fun. I know where I'm supposed to go. I like to explore. I thought maybe there was like a chest or something. Did I get a chest at all? I don't remember. I'm just kind of going. I'm just kind of going a little bit, you know. Now there's nothing to do up here, but I'm going up here anyways. Yeah. There's nothing to do up here. You can slash these curtains. You can do that. That's a cool little feature. That's a cool little thing you can do. Look at this world build. Look at this interactive environment, destructive environments. What is this, Battlefield? What is this, Battlefield? Wait, did Battlefield have... What was the game that was, like, well known for destructive environments? Like, you could blow up the buildings and stuff. I thought that was Battlefield, but now that I'm thinking, I played Battlefield and it wasn't really like that. So, I'm starting to doubt myself. I think there was one game that was like that. Ow! It is really weird to play this with a control stick, let me just tell you. Even playing the Game Boy, like playing it on the Game Boy, I don't have to use a joystick, but because I'm playing it on the Game Boy Player, which is the only way I could capture this, it feels really fucking weird, and I hate it. And I hate it, and I don't like it. I could have sworn there was like a treasure chest or something that I could get. Yeah, maybe I'm fucking wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just not right. I've never thought about how not right I am. I hope you guys die. Could you always do the spin attack? I guess so. The guy in the beginning, that's my uncle, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. But that's my uncle. Don't fuck with him. That's my uncle. I got the frickin' dungeon map. Holy shit. That's fucking cool. Watch this. Fuck. I was gonna try to knock him off the edge. It didn't work out. I can knock this guy off the edge, isn't it? I wanted to knock him off too. You bastard. Can I push these? I remember that being a feature. You can push some of these for no good reason, other than you could. Oh, you frick! Leave me alone! Leave me alone, you meaty. This game is really great. I like this game a lot. I think this is like one of the best games ever. I think most people agree with that, right? That it's like, it's pretty much up there as like one of the best games of all time. It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat when you have like games like this that are so kind of timeless. Like SNES games are really have that like timeless feel to them, because you've got the sprite work that just it still stands up, you know, today. It still looks fine. He's got that pink hair, which is always weird. Has always been weird, and everyone's like, why does he have pink hair? I'm glad they didn't, like, in this version of the game, they didn't fix that. He's not actually supposed to have pink hair, but yeah, he does, so I don't know what's up with that. I've got the friggin' boomerang. Let me equip it. Oh shit, look, how do I use it? I don't know how do I use that? Oh. Look at that shit, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fuck. That's some good ass shit right there. That's some good ass shit right there. Are you guys enjoying my commentary so far? Are you guys is anybody having fun yet? I'm having fun. I'm having a great time. I should have saved these pots for this fucker over here. It's much easier if I have... I guess it's actually pretty easy with a boomerang, huh? Oh, I got him. I almost died though. This is the master key. It opened many a lock. Oh, hello, Zelda. I'll just take that ruby. Thank you, frick. I had a feeling you were getting frickin' close. Frick. Frick. Listen carefully. All the soldiers in the castle have fallen under the wizard's spell. My fear even worse has befallen my father.
That wasn't an inhuman fiend. His powers are strong.
I don't understand what you are saying.
Look how quickly for the wizard notices us. And no secret possible. We must go to the first floor to reach it. Let's go.
Alright, Zelda. I shall guide you back to the door. I don't know how many different funny voices I can do before it gets annoying. Is everybody annoyed at me yet? I hope so. I'd be annoyed at me. I need a fucking heart, dude. I need to get a frickin' heart so I don't frickin' die. I'm about to frickin' die. And that's fucking not cool, man. That is not epic. Alright, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this boy. Watch this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna battle this boy. Alright, well, I did it. Yeah. So this is my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So you gotta go up here, and, sometimes there's a heart there. I'm trying to get a heart, so I thought it'd be a good idea to go up there, but there wasn't one, so that was actually kind of sucks. Now you can dodge this guy by sort of going that way, and then you can dodge both of those guys by just sort of diagonally walking through them. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. We must hurry. That ornamental shelf should open. You have a light in the dark inside, and you can see without one. If you're ready, let's go. If the push you from the left. So I always had this problem when I was a kid. Like a lot of the time, I wouldn't take the lantern, and if you go in here without the fucking lantern, it's just pitch black. You can't see anything. So with the lantern, you actually get this this light here. I don't know how many people actually know that, because I feel like it's like second nature when you start the game to just sort of pick up the lantern, right? So I don't know if people even really realize that without the lantern you don't get this light. So, you know, if you didn't know that, there's that, there you go. Now you know. Now, I just kind of have to, you don't have to like these for any sort of reason, it just helps you see better, so for that reason, I guess, you could like them if you wanted to. If you want to. Fuck off, you frickin' snakes. Shit! I got fucking killed by the frickin' snakes. Shit! Oh! I'm so fucking mad. I promise I'm actually better at this game than it seems. It's just because the controller's weird. I'm gonna blame, every time I fail to, I'm gonna blame it on the controller. If I can get my SNES back from my sister, I'll try to just like, I'll probably try to switch to that version because it's easier to play. I like this version. It has some difference. It has this, and then it has translation differences. It's also got 2 secret dungeons and some secret sword techniques you can learn if you play 4 swords. So if you finish 4 swords, you get like 4 secret techniques. That's why there's a split on the main menu. It shows you which sword techniques you've unlocked, and then you can actually use those in Link to the Past. I don't know why. That's just the thing that they have in this game. I don't, you know, a lot of people don't like the GBA ports of games for some reason. Like, I was talking to somebody on a forum once, and they were asking about Breath of Fire 2, which had a GBA port, and somebody was asking if it's worth playing the GBA port, and I was like, yeah, that was the only version of the game I actually played, was the GBA port of Breath of Fire 2. So I was like, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And then I got fucking destroyed by some other rando that just showed up out of nowhere. It's like, oh, are you serious? Oh, the GBA port is fine. Sure thing, man. What a fucking idiot. I'm like, okay, well, I played it and it was fine. I didn't, you know, I never played the original version, so I was just basing it purely off the fact that it was the only version of the game I played, and it was fine. I actually loved the game. Like, I thought it's one of the best RPGs I actually played, honestly. And so I thought just by the fact that I really liked the game, and I only played the GBA port, like, it must be fine, right? Like, you would think it would be fine, right? That's just what I thought, but apparently not. Nope. It was shit, actually. I just didn't realize. While I was playing it that it was shit the whole time. That was on... yeah, well. I don't know if I want to say where that was. Where that discussion took place. I might be judged harshly for it. But yeah, I like talking about retro games a lot of the time, especially the SNES, like SNES Genesis era. That's like one of my favorite eras of video games. It's like that. I also like PS2, GameCube era. It's like that's my like niche. It's those two eras of gaming. N64 and like PS1 is not so much. I don't know why, but it was like at a time where like I had an N64, but we barely got any games for it. So I had like Smash Brothers, and I had like Pokemon Stadium, and I had like Ocarina of Time, the Zelda games I played, and I had I asked for GoldenEye for my birthday one year, but my parents got me a The World Is Not Enough, which is it is a Bond game, but it's not made by Rare. It's completely different. I liked it though. I think it was really good, honestly. They got me that game instead of GoldenEye, so I never actually had GoldenEye. But I played it at my friend's house. That's why I wanted it. That's why I asked for it, because I was like, oh, it's great. I love it. But it's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. I liked The World Is Not Enough. That also had a multiplayer mode, which was pretty similar. Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. So in my brain, I have just memorized which switch it is. This information never leaves my brain. It's this switch right here. I'm supposed to pull this switch. I just know that. That information is just stuck in my brain forever, and it never goes away. But if I pull this one, a bunch of snakes come down. So, that's fun. And let's fight the snakes, huh? Why not? That'll be fun. There's a lot of, like, weird stuff from games I've played so much that's just, like, it sticks in my brain. Like, I can't even enjoy Goof Troop anymore. I played it with friends, and, like, I just know exactly how to solve every single puzzle in that game. I've just memorized every single puzzle. And, like, Ocarina of Time, I just know everything in that game, so there's, like, nothing. Every time it's just, like, going through the paces, you know? Princess Zelda, you're safe, and you're the one who rescued you, you frick. That's right, it was I. It's thanks to Frick that I escaped from the dungeon. I'm gonna stop ruining this with my inconsistent voices. It's thanks to Frick that I escaped from the dungeon when I was captive, the wizard said.
Once I have finished with you, the final one, the sage's seal will open.
I always thought it was weird how she says that. She's like, he said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the sage's seal will open. Like, isn't it weird to, like, to say, like, oh, this person said, and then to say it, like, it's just weird, you know, to say something like that, like, to quote somebody, like, verbatim. Normally you'd just be like, oh, he said, that he's gonna kill me, you know, and the sage's seal will open. But she just quotes him verbatim. It's just weird. It just never sat right with me. It was always like, oh, I don't know. That's weird when you say it like that.
Frick, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he breaks the seal of the seven sages, a wave of evil power will be unleashed. If that happens, the people of Hyrule shall never again know peace. Before that happens, before it's too late, please, you must defeat the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can, you must.
I sense the mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary master sword. The only person remaining who has any idea where this blade might be is village elder. He is said to be a descendant of one of the 7 sages. Perhaps he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but you must take care. I am certain this castle soldier is looking for you and the princess now. The 2 of you cannot stay together, so I shall hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry, seek the elder. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay, bye. Thank you. Thank you for all of that long-winded fucking exposition. Now, leave me and my son alone. Alright. We need to go... Okay, I didn't exit. We're free, boy! We can go wherever we want now. It's cool. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. And I was saying, I was gonna say something and I forgot. I was talking about the, like, GameCube game. Fuck. Well, that worked out for me, actually. Shit. Give me a second. So yeah, like GameCube and... Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the timeline for a little bit. But I kinda wanna talk about, like, this era of gaming was like... Fuck off, buddy. Is like my, my favorite fucking thing. I just love it. I love Super Metroid is like my favorite game of all time. Between this game, I feel like the great debate takes place between like this game being or Ocarina of Time being the best Zelda game. I think now a lot of people are like bringing Breath of the Wild in. They're like, oh yeah, Breath of the Wild is probably the best Zelda game of all time. I'm just like, no, no, not really. I can't get behind that one. It has to be really phenomenal for me to consider it like better than these 2 games. I don't think that one's better than these 2, but I think between the 2, like Ocarina of Time was my favorite, because I was like at the perfect age for Ocarina of Time to appeal to me at the time. Link to the Past, it like took me a little while before I could actually even play it. I'm not sure if I even ever finished Link to the Past before I played through Ocarina of Time. But I mean, I got pretty far in it, I just never actually bothered to go ahead and finish it. And I liked it a lot. Like, I liked this game a heck of a lot. This was originally because it was my dad's game, because it was one of his favorite games. I remember when I was a kid, I was playing this game. Why are there so many fucking bombs around, by the way? I keep fucking running into them. It's pissing me off. I guess it's punishing me for swiping so many bushes. There's these fuckers. Oh frick! A mysterious fog has recently fallen over the forest. Perhaps be careful. Oh. So yeah, this was my dad's game, and I'm pretty sure he completed it. He had like most everything in the game, and I remember starting from I forget if it was his save or it might have been at my aunt's. No, I'm pretty sure he had a save, so I could just start from like the end of the game, and so I would just start from like the halfway point and just explore around, just look around with all the items and shit. I would just do that a lot. I have no strength left. I can't cut the trees like the giants, but I am very good at riddles. So this guy is not in the original game. So if you're confused right now, he does not exist in the SNES version. He's entirely brand new. He's new. He was never in the original versions, and that's why you're confused right now. Pay him no mind.
Fuck! I got hit by a fucking bird. Fuck off, bird. Ow!
Fuck!
Fuck off, you birds! Ow!
Jesus Christ, I nearly died. Nearly died there. I nearly died there. God damn it. I hate fuck this game. This game sucks. This game's shit. This game's hot garbage. Start from saved place? Where would that start me exactly? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to talk about the timeline a little bit. I feel like... I don't know. I'm trying to think how to present this. I didn't want to like start the game like when I was from the title screen. I didn't want to start off with it because I'm like, okay, well, that's nobody's gonna want to hear that. But I kind of want to talk about it a little bit. So this game's like a prequel, technically, to the first two Zelda games. So when it's presented, it was presented as a prequel. That's thus the name, A Link to the Past. In case you didn't know, that was always something I liked to explain to people. I remember like there was a Reddit thread about it that was like, why was it called this? And I explained, oh, it's because it's supposed to be a prequel to Zelda 1 and 2. But like in the context of like modern day, people look back and they wonder why it's called The Link to the Past, because it has nothing to do with time travel. But it's purely because of the contextual thing about it. Sure, tell me my fortune, buddy. What is my fortune? I will delete Hocus Pocus. You will find the Elder Sahasra. Fuck you, dude. I already knew that. I already freaking knew that. You frick. But yeah, that's why it's called that. In Japan, I think it's called... it's called something different. Something like super different, like the golden... I forget. This is his house, by the way. I didn't have to look at the map. Oh, it's you, Frick. What can an old woman like me do? Who, the elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began abducting his victims. What, Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, prosperous people known as the Helians inhabited this land. Legend tells of treasures with the mystical powers of remaining from the Helian age. The Master Sword of Mighty Blade, first, third, fifth, one. It is said that even now it rests deep in the forest. Do you understand the legend? Yes, sure do. At any rate, seek the elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. Frick, take care. I know exactly who knows where he is. In fact, I know exactly where he is, so I could just go there, I think. Can I just go there? I don't think I can, because I think I'm supposed to get something here. I forget. This is some interesting bit of lore from this guy. Sorry, I have a glass of rocks. Yo, Frick, this house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind, and he really hated bright light. I really like this bit of world building that they put here. It's so good. It's so freaking good. Like the original Zelda didn't have things like this. I think it is possible actually to get all of these chests in one go. Actually, I already did it. I'm a genius. I just did it without even fucking thinking. Alright. Well, I guess I kind of thought a little bit. I need bombs. I don't have bombs. In order to get that. There's also this guy here. I need the bottle. Oh, 100 rupees. Hell yeah. I'll take one. I love that fourth wall break. Where he's like, make sure to hold it above your head so everyone knows what cool thing you bought from me. And then he does it, and I was like, oh. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to talk to her.
Well, what a threat that was. Haha, I sure was threatened by that. Haha. Hello.
Saying you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. Yeah, nobody believes that. Nobody believes that nonsense.
Hiya! Fuck you, chicken. You are but a chicken boy. You are not a chicken man. Haha.
I need to go in one of these houses. I forget which one it is. Oh, here's the boy.
It is the boy.
I can't go out because I'm sick. Cough, cough. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down off the mountain. Sniff, sniff. This is my bug catching net. I use it when I'm a bit better, but for now I'll lend it to you. There we go. We got the bug catching net. We borrowed the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it too, other than bugs. Oh, cool, man. Man, that's pretty cool, man. Who's in here? Oh, I sorry about my yacht, but they... Oh, okay, that's... Sorry. I'm so sorry. But thanks for coming through to see me. I'm glad I have someone to talk to, so let me tell you an interesting story. There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. Tales say the Zora's treasure gives everybody able to fish. Yeah, I'd love to see that. It's not true. I could see what they're saying, but it's kind of not really true. It's not really true.
Oh, my poor flute-playing boy. How I miss the sound of his flute.
He went to look for the golden power, but he has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he's doing now.
Hello.
Whoa, I saw her, a beautiful young lady, the waterfall of wishing, the hills where the river begins. Frick, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you'll like her.
I won't, probably. Ugh. I hate her. She is a bitch.
Maybe I shouldn't have put so many rocks in that fucking jar. Oops. I shouldn't do that. Oh, we got a second bottle. Look at that. We already got 2 bottles. Now, I think the way... Yeah, so they fixed this. Originally, the bottle takes up 1 slot, and then you get multiple bottles, and then they sort of stack, so you pick one and you look at it. But in this version of the game, they put them all on the side there, so it shows you how many bottles you have and what each one has individually. Now this boy will run away from us. As you can see, he's gone. Well, he's a fast boy. I really need the fucking bombs. I forget how to get them. But I would really like to have those, if I could. So I need this boy. Hey Frick, who the old guy? You mean the elder? Oh, but don't tell any of the bad guys about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I'm not spotting your map. I'm not gonna spot on your map. Oh, there's bombs. Oh, let's just take the bombs. Look at that. I have bombs. So this game's pretty cool. Like, this is one of my favorite Zelda games. And this is only the 3rd one, right? So it's amazing when they got it so right in this version. They just fucking... This is it. This is what Zelda is, you know? This is what every game is from now on. It's built upon this beautiful fucking gem. And yeah. I played Zelda 2 when I was younger as well. This was the one that really like made me sort of love Zelda. It was purely this game. Zelda 2, I remember I played it because my dad had Link to the Past, but he didn't have Zelda 2, so or Zelda 1, so I never played those at my parents' house. So I played Zelda 2 after I played this one, and I always found it really weird. I was like, "What? This weird game's weird." The NES was super super weird for me. I don't know.
I got a rupee from the side house, haha, baha boy.
Alright, last thing, we only need one more thing with the bomb here. I think we need to go into the basement of this little shack here. I think this is the only other thing to do right at the moment. We can go to the Smith's house, probably. Check that out. I don't know. I'm just offering suggestions of what we can frickin' do. There's so many frickin' things. We got a piece of heart. I'm gonna try to 100% this. Towards the end, I'm not as familiar with the game. Like, early on, I know where a lot of this stuff is, but towards the end, I've only, like, actually completed the game a handful of times, but I played the game a lot. So we'll go over here to the Smith's house, I guess. I can't remember. Well, we'll find out if he's here.
Hiya, chicken.
Cow and chicken. Cow. Chicken. Cow and chicken. You guys remember that show, Cow and Chicken? I don't know if that show was really appropriate for children. That was one of those shows that I look back and I'm like, I can't. How did this get approved? If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword. But right now, I can't do anything for you. Because they just have bare, exposed butts all over the fucking place in that show. Just constantly. There's constant nudity. It's like, wow. That's... I kind of, you know... I'm okay with it. I don't mind. I think we try to protect kids a little too much in this day and age, but you know, we could, when I was a kid, we could handle more than fucking they think kids can handle now. I think it's gone a little bit overboard where it's like, I think they focus a lot instead of like actual things like nudity and language and stuff like that. They focus a lot on themes where they're like, oh, look at these mature themes. Like Steven Universe is like a groundbreaking thing they say now because it has like LGBT themes, and it's like, okay, like what, we think kids can't handle LGBT themes? Like, okay, I don't think anybody really questioned. Well, man, I don't know. I guess that's a different situation, I suppose. But I don't know. I don't think at the time I ever thought homosexuality was like a weird thing. I don't know. I don't think I ever personally, like, as a kid was like, ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's right. I think it's just like, I just don't care. Didn't care about it. It was like, yeah, whatever, do what you want. I don't care. I don't give a shit. But I don't know. I try to like, when I think about stuff like that, I try to like apply it to my own childhood, and like, when I was a kid, like, that's all my stuff that you took, you frick. Why am I in here? I don't need to be in here. I don't want to be in here. Why am I in here? Why did I just come in here? I need to go to the fucking palace, dude. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but I like to think, like, I don't know. There was a lot of weird shows that we watched. Like, we watched Ren and Stimpy. Like, if you go back and watch, like, Rocko's Modern Life, that show, I think it's one of those shows that, like, people don't remember as much nowadays. But even that had some really raunchy stuff in it. Ren and Stimpy and, like, Cow and Chicken. Those are the big ones. There were a lot of, like, really gross shows. I remember there was this one, like, claymation show I watched about two guys that worked in, like, a restaurant or something. It was really fucking screwed up. It was a lot of fucking... I think, like, somebody got shoved in, like, the meat grinder and something. It was, like, very... very, I forget what that show was called, but it was fucking disturbing, dude. That show scared me. I don't think I was that young when that came out. I was probably like, I want to say like 11, I'm probably older, maybe 15 even. I don't actually remember. But I remember that one being really fucking weird. I think claymation stuff really, I don't like. A lot of the time it really creeps me out. Like claymation and like, do you guys ever watch, I was gonna say, did you guys ever watch Sesame Street? And I was like, oh, of course they had seen Sesame Street. There was this segment in like Sesame Street where they would have these like dogs, and they would paint. I think, and do people stuff. And so they were like people, but they'd have like dog heads, like these realist that like they just have a dog head, you know. So it was just like a dog, and it would like look around. It was the creepiest fucking thing, and I hated it. every time I watched it, I was like, oh my god, I hate this. And I had nightmares about it. Even I was like, I don't like that at all. It scares me. Why? Is this why? Oh shit. But anyways, I have to actually end this episode. I feel like I haven't accomplished much.
I shall kill this boy. I have done it.
Alright, oh, well, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Later.